respected Shri Tanidar, U.S. Representative from Michigan, distinguished state senators from Virginia, Ghazala Hashmi, Kanan Srinivasan, and Saddam Salim, Loudoun County Delegate J.J. Singh, Secretary of Higher Education, Maryland, Dr. Sanjay Rai, former White House Director of National Drug Control Policy, Dr. Rahul Gupta, esteemed diplomats from South Asian countries, chairs and commissioners of South Asian Commissions in DC, Maryland, Virginia, respected community leaders, representatives of members of US Congress, and various chambers of commerce, family, and friends. Good evening. Good evening. It is truly an honor to stand before you today, surrounded by such an esteemed gathering of leaders, diplomats, policymakers, and community champions. I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for your unwavering support and for taking the time to be here this evening. Your presence is not only a testament to the strength of our community, but also a powerful endorsement of the work we are doing at South Asian Herald. They say it takes a village to raise a child. I say it takes a community to sustain a newspaper.
Yes.
The generosity and encouragement of this community have made today's event possible, and for that I am deeply grateful. As a journalist, I am usually found behind the scenes, quietly documenting the events and interacting with people for news stories. But today, I take center stage to share a personal story. A story that has defined my journalistic journey and led to the inception of South Asian Herald. Journalism was not my original calling. My early ambitions oscillated between becoming a doctor and a pilot. But a passion for storytelling led me to pursue a master's degree in journalism and mass communication from University of Madras in India. I vividly remember telling my late father, I.V. Jayaraman, that I wanted to start my own newspaper after having worked on a small university news project. But that dream did not materialize then. But today, it stands realized. My journey in journalism began 28 years ago as a trainee reporter with the Times of India in Bangalore. My career took me from Bangalore to New Delhi, where I worked for the Sunday Observer, the Tribune, and Hindustan Times, before moving to the United States in 2006. I later earned a second master's degree in diplomacy and international relations from Seton Hall University, where I specialized in US foreign policy and global negotiation and conflict management. I also went on to complete a doctoral degree focused on United Nations and South Asia. Over the years, I've had the privilege of covering major national and international stories. In India, I reported on critical cases, as Shileka mentioned, as the 2001 Indian Parliament attack, the Jessica Lal murder case. As a crime and political correspondent in New Delhi for nearly a decade, I covered Delhi government, Delhi police, Delhi courts, Central Bureau of Investigation, National Human Rights Commission, along with other key local and national political developments. The challenges of investigative journalism often brought risks in the national capital, including anonymous and direct threats, and even a life-threatening accident once. But my commitment to my profession and articulating truth never wavered. Here in the US, I have had the honor of serving as a Washington Bureau Chief for News India Times and Desi Talk publications until October 2024. My reporting covered crucial topics such as global diplomacy, the economy, South Asian issues on Capitol Hill, debates on abortion, gun rights, women's empowerment, immigration, education, arts and culture, spirituality, and the diaspora. Over the years, I've covered the White House, United Nations, US Congress, World Bank, IMF as an accredited journalist. In September 2023, I was also accredited by the Indian government to cover the G20 Leaders Summit in New Delhi. It has been an honor to also have been recognized by governments of Virginia, Maryland, New York City, New York State, and members of Congress. Notably, in March 2024, the Virginia State Senate approved a resolution commending my dedication to foreign policy and journalism. The resolution was introduced by then Senator S.A.H. who now serves in the US Congress. The resolution was approved by all VA senators through a voice vote. Now, why am I talking about this background? So I just want to share this to highlight my journey so far. So let's talk about South Asian Herald. Many of you have known me in personal and professional capacities over the years, and you are aware that I've remained committed to objective, fact-based journalism. I firmly believe the role of a journalist is to present news, not views, to inform and not to influence. And it is with this guiding principle that South Asian Herald was born. Since our soft launch in October 2024, South Asian Herald has rapidly gained recognition. We are proud to have been named an official media partner for major events, including the SAH India Festival 2024, Indo-US Bridging Rare Summit 2024, India Conference at Harvard 2025, and India Sport Forum for Good 2025. I just returned from Abu Dhabi and Dubai last week after covering a week-long summit in IFG Summit. I'm happy to note South Asian Herald was the only publication, as Delegate J.J. Singh mentioned, extensively covered the recently concluded Loudoun County special elections. South Asian Herald got exclusive interviews from Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin, then Loudoun County Delegate Kannan Srinivasan, and candidate J.J. Singh and Ram Venkatachalam. All three of them are here today. In the last few months, we have expanded our readership globally with engaged audiences in the United States, Canada, the Netherlands, Singapore, Pakistan, the UAE, and Afghanistan. To date, 32,000 readers have visited our platform with over 15,000 active users in just the past 3 months. Importantly, we remain committed to accessibility. South Asian Herald does not charge for subscriptions. In an era where news is often behind paywalls, we believe that credible journalism should be freely available to all. Instead, rely on traditional advertising, sponsorships, and strategic partnerships for sustainability. The road ahead is challenging, but I knew what I was getting into. Journalism really is a marathon, not a sprint, and I'm here for the long haul. One of the most touching moments in this journey came from my 10-year-old daughter, Anaga. Last August, during a long drive back from Tennessee, she asked me how I plan to sustain this venture. When I explained to her that we are self-funded and offering free subscriptions, she immediately decided to set up a lemonade stand to raise funds for South Asian Herald. True to her word, she, with the help of her brother Raghu, raised $134. Becoming our first donor. So her name is Anaga, fittingly means goddess of wealth. That said, I sincerely request businesses, please don't ask for eyeballs from this venture when we come to you for advertising. Instead, offer us your eyesight. First, so we can sustain our vision during these challenging times. Rest assured, in times, we will deliver the visibility you seek. You, who knows, perhaps with even stylish and cool shades. Right now, what we need is support, and that's exactly what today's sponsors have provided. These are the people who know me very well and truly understand our mission. They didn't ask, how many views will you get? Instead, they simply asked, how can we support you? Many people also ask me, what do you do for a living? Is it your part-time job? I tell them this is my full-time job. And I'm the full-time journalist. Definitely no side business, no side dealings, factually speaking. So as you move forward, humbly seek your continued support. Please spread the word, share our platform within your networks, and contribute in any way possible. South Asian Herald is not a publication, it is a movement to amplify the voice of South Asian diaspora in the United States and beyond. Thank you once again for your belief in our mission, your encouragement, and your presence here today. Together, let us build a future where ethical journalism thrives, stories are told with integrity, and our community continues to be represented with dignity and truth. For that, we need credible journalists to tell your story. Thank you.
Mom needs to be there.
Come on. Let's take a picture.